Somewhere out there, a groove, a jam, a certain kind of rhythm and blues awaits for me in this day, in this time in my life, at my age. I need it. I gots to have it. Therefore, I'm going to get it. I walks the street in search of a beat. The old school within me stays very strong. As a matter of fact, it's very consistent. I cannot seem to let go. The personal, soulful elements of Sly Stone, Wilson Pickett, Joe Tex, Silky Vincent, Little Royal, James Brown, BT Express, Hamilton Bohannon, Brick, Slave, Brass Instruction, Crown Heights Affair, The Commodores, Earth, Wind and Fire, Mother's Finest, Graham, Central Station, The Manhattans, Ray Goodman and Brown, formerly known as The Moments. It still stay within me, and I must say the Barcades still stay within me. I walk the streets in search of a beat. My mother, Sundia, is part of the rock and soul that is in my life. A very unique lady, my mother. Matter of fact, this picture you see here with her and Ursula and Kay, she's in the middle with her guitar. That's when she was doing Sundia in full speed. Producer, writer, poet, arranger, everything. Her and my father, they were a muse, and you will hear some of their music on the Sunjay records that's about to be out there. You're gonna hear my mother and my father do their thing together. It's never been heard before. So what was lost is now found. But my mother, she's part of the elements of what I needed for my own personal funk jam that resides within me. She would take me to the Apollo. She would give me different kinds of beautiful experiences that molded me and gave me what I needed within my own personal house of expression. My father, Rexx Garvin, was and will always be the foundation of who I am. My father was a unique man. He written Over the Mountain Across the Sea for Johnny and Joe back in 1957. A very unique man, had a sense of humor. He was totally off the chain. He would take me to the recording studio with him all the time, and everything he did had a big effect on me. My father died December 2nd, 2013, and when he died, something very alive came within me. And what came alive within me was my purpose and my meaning and my sense of self, why it all began to take form. And once I began to embrace that fact, things began to happen that made the soul power within me come to the surface. If you want to know more about my dad, just go to YouTube, look up Rexx Garvin and the Mighty Cravers. Rexx Garvin and the Mighty Cravers. Look up my dad, and you can see the kind of household that I came from. So when you see my mother, Sundia, full speed, arranger, producer, writer, rock soul lady, everything. When you see my dad, Rexx Garvin, or the Mighty Cravers, that guy in the middle with the dark shades, you get to see who I am. It all makes sense. I walk the street in search of a beat. I walks the street in search of a beat. And once I turn that corner, the beat I seek shall be complete. You know, after a couple of nervous breakdowns, no direction, confused, stupid, pitiful, tragic, blessed, gifted, sometimes ain't with it. Lord knows I went through a lot in my life, trying to be funky at the same time. But dig me now, baby. Don't worry about later. Going through the trials and tribulations of being myself. Once was lost, but now I'm found. The co-funk is back in town. This is my story. This is where I'm from. Listen here, y'all. People back at home wonder what I'm doing. Little do they know it's still a cooking, moving down the line on that engine number 9. Got to get there, baby. right on time. Oh, still talking about the same thing. Oh, alright. Oh, still talking about the same thing. Alright. Full speed ahead, full power side, smoking cold funk. Baby, I ain't joking. 16 years for people who realize your soul is gone. Baby, there's something wrong. Oh, still talking about the same thing. Oh, alright. Still talking about the same thing. Alright. So much pressure, so much tension. I'm about to break, I'm about to break, I'm about to break, I'm about to break. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. Now you know my name, Real Funk is my game. You can bet you ain't seen nothing yet. There'll be no surprise when the funky people realize I am the prophet of